Hi everyone. In this video we are going to study conservation of charges. So it states that the number of electric charges entering into a region, if we are considering a region, the number of electric charges entering into the region should be equal to the number of charges leaving from the region. Suppose if there is n number of charges entering into the region, then there should be n number of charges leaving out from the region. That's what we are going to prove. Conservation of charges, it states that the number of charges entering into the region should be equal to the number of charges leaving from the region. So we are going to prove this. This continuity equation for charge. This is continuity equation for charge. We are going to derive this using Gauss law and Ampere's law. Already we have studied Gauss law and Ampere's law, and we are going to use Gauss law and Ampere's law to derive continuity equation of charges. So what is Gauss law? It states that the total electric flux E. Electric field is denoted by E. The total electric flux through a closed surface is proportional to the net amount of charge enclosed within the surface. If we consider a closed surface, the amount of electric flux through a closed surface is directly proportional to total amount of charge enclosed within the surface. So, how much electric field we applied inside the closed surface? So, it should have that much amount of electric field within the surface. Because it is closed, there is no point of leakage. So, this is our Gauss law. Mathematically, it is denoted by del dot E is equal to rho E by epsilon, right? So, del dot E is equal to rho E by epsilon. I'll take this as 1. Now, we know the definition of dielectric field. What is dielectric field? It is denoted by the letter D, is nothing but E dot epsilon. So this is our Gauss law. Gauss law is the total amount of electric flux through any closed surface is proportional to the net amount of charge enclosed within the surface. So del dot E is equal to rho E by epsilon. And definition of dielectric field, mathematically we will write it as D is equal to E dot epsilon. Now coming to Ampere's law. What is Ampere's law? The force of attraction or repulsion between any two current carrying wires. The force of attraction or repulsion between any two current carrying wire or circuit is directly proportional to the length of the intensity of current passing through it, right? So, and we got Ampere's law as curl of H is equal to J plus dou D by dou T. This is our Gauss law. This is definition of dielectric field. This is definition of Ampere's law. In Ampere's law, we are having D, dielectric field. So, I have written the formula for dielectric field also. So, when we take divergence on both sides, in equation 3, we will get del dot del cross H is equal to del of J plus dou T by dou T, which is equal to 0. Because already we have seen divergence of curl of A is 0. So, divergence of curl of any function is 0. So, this is 0 is equal to this. Just split the terms. Del of j plus del of dou d by dou t can be written as dou by dou t of del dot d. And already we got the value of d. What is d? E into epsilon. E is constant. Sorry, epsilon is constant. Dou by dou t of del dot e. So what is del dot e? From our equation 1, rho e by epsilon. So we have del dot j plus epsilon into dou by dou t of rho e by epsilon. So using Gauss law, I have substituted del dot e is equal to rho e by epsilon. Epsilon is constant. We can write this as epsilon by epsilon dou by dou t of rho e. So we got dou rho e by dou t plus del dot j is equal to 0. This is continuity equation for charge. This is the required continuity equation for charges.